This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Wednesday, January 29th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. A government senator and attorney at law has come out strongly in favor of the use of marijuana for medical purposes and exploiting the plant's economic potential as well. Verla De Pisa says ignoring the uses of what is currently an illegal drug is selling Barbados short. She made it clear, though, that she was speaking as a criminologist and not a government spokesperson.
There's use and there's abuse. And we need to get to the point where we can separate the two and deal with the abuse as they ought to be dealt with. But that is not to throw the baby out with the bathwater and to have ourselves in a position where we don't have the use. Right now, with medical use, we are talking about in a controlled environment. And we have a parallel. A more dangerous drug is cocaine, but the dentists are allowed to use it in a controlled environment. Why then is marijuana treated as anathema? Why is it? And the only explanation that I can come up with is because historically we have been told that it is bad, even though there is significant evidence to suggest otherwise.
Senator De Pisa was speaking last night at a panel discussion organized by the National Committee for the Prevention of Alcoholism and Drug Dependency. She told of her own experience, explaining that her father suffered from glaucoma and Parkinson's disease, two illnesses that marijuana has been proven to treat. Earlier this month, Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite said there's a need for more research into marijuana, and Barbados will not just jump on the bandwagon of legalization. But Senator De Pisa says there's already enough research available.
We do not have to wait because we told our children something else. We told our children that there are how many ever planets, and a few years ago they decided that one of them was no longer to be classified as a planet. That is the dynamism of life. Things change, our focus change, and we just have to have the courage to accept that there is information out there that can help us.
And the senator has another criminologist on her side. Verne Sobers, who's also a forensic psychologist, says going the route of decriminalization can also impact on the crime situation in Barbados.
When can we not think about it in the sense that if you decriminalize marijuana, you take away the criminal aspect of it, therefore, what you will look to do is one of the same things that Portugal and Norway and all the other European countries have looked to do, rather than the United States, rather than the United States, which is instead of making it a criminal thing, help them.
Police are investigating the second shooting in as many days. A 25-year-old Shamir Nicholas was shot in the right shoulder and neck during a dispute with a man in his Haynesville St. James neighborhood just after midnight. He was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital where he underwent surgery. Just yesterday morning, 21-year-old Torian Earl was killed when a man walked up to him in Kensington New Road as he stood with a group of men and shot him in the head. No arrests have been made in that murder. In sports, the ICC board has approved the introduction of an International Women's Championship. The bilateral competition involving the top 8 ranked women's teams will determine qualification for the next Women's World Cup. Competing countries will include West Indies, Australia, England, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, South Africa, India and Pakistan, with promotion and relegation at the end of the first cycle.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
In regional news, a 19-year-old Trinidadian jumped to his death in the United States. Titan Lehigh, an aspiring artist who performed under the names of Titan and Trizzy Kidad, plummeted 15 stories from the 3rd North Residence Hall at the New York University. The liberal studies major had returned to New York from Trinidad just last Friday for the start of the spring semester. Internationally now, U.S. President Barack Obama has promised, with or without Congress, to tackle economic inequality. Noting that inequality has deepened and upward mobility stalled, he said he would offer a set of concrete, practical proposals to speed up growth, strengthen the middle class, and build new ladders of opportunity into the middle class. And that's the noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update brought to you by
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.